We hope y'all are doing well. Welcome to the Monday morning Bible study live stream. Love y'all. If you're here, throw a like on the video, share this with your friends, and ultimately subscribe to the channel because we want to get to 1,000 subscribers, not to become rich and famous, but so that we can just simply change our name so that people can just type in youtube.com/sowcincy. That is my goal. That is my ultimate goal. If I get 1,001 subscribers, 1,002 subscribers, I don't care. I just want the 1,000 so that I can change the name. That's all I need. So if you're here, hit that subscribe button. I'm Matt with sowcincy. Welcome back. We're going to be in Matthew 6 today. We're going to jump right into it because guess what? I'm all ready. Look at that. I'm good to go, man. So, what a weekend. My Steelers got stomped. I quit after the second quarter, man. 320 some yards by 5 minutes in the second quarter left. I want nothing to do with it. I was like, this will be a long game. And then I followed up with notifications, and it was just, boy, was it rough. It was a rough one. So, Matthew 6:16 through 18, I'll be reading from the New Living Translation if you'll be reading along this one as well. I don't know what is going on with my camera. Oh, my goodness. It's like I'm on fire. I don't know if y'all can see that, but... Oh, man. What is going on? It's almost as if my computer is just like on fire. I got a notification. I don't know what that said. It said something overload. Folks, we might have to cut this one short. Whoops. It seems my camera, my stuff can't handle it. Let's do this. Hold on 1 minute. Folks, y'all pray for me, man. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to do it this way. You're not going to get my face cam. I'm sorry. We're going to do it this way because my computer is like, bro, I don't know what you're doing to me, but you're killing me. Oh my goodness. Goodness gracious. Okay. So it reads in Matthew 6, 16 through 18. And when you fast, don't make it obvious as the hypocrites do, for they try to look miserable and disheveled, so people would admire them for their fasting. I tell you the truth, that is the only reward they will ever get. But when you fast, comb your hair and wash your face, then no one will notice that you are fasting except your Father, who knows what you do in private. And your Father, who sees everything, will reward you. What does it say about God? If you watched Friday's live stream, it was very, very similar because it was, it's only a few passages later. We were in 1 through 8, now we're in 16 through 18. But what it's getting at is that God will not reward those who are seemingly making it above themselves. I'm going to make this a little bit bigger so that y'all can hopefully see that on the screen a little bit better because we're not going to have a face cam today. God doesn't reward those who really make it about themselves. Right? Because when you look at this, when you fast, don't make it obvious. For they try to look miserable and disheveled. It's like the flogging of yourselves. It's the shame, the guilt. Look at my I can't think of the word. My piety. I think that's the word I'm looking for. Look at how miserable I am for the Holy One, the Lord, and stuff like that. And that's what's getting at. So they'd be the ones walking through the streets, flogging themselves. I think of that scene from Game of Thrones where they're like, shame, shame. It's like that, but it's for themselves. I tell you the truth, that is the only reward they'll ever get. So if that's the route you want to take, that's the reward you're going to get. Because you want to be high and mighty like that. And what does it say about humans? It's giving two different types of humans. You have the hypocrites, and I'll be honest. I do this. I don't do this now. I have done this before. Whenever our church would do like a church-wide fast when we were in Dallas and things like that, like I would give up a meal, but the whole time I'm just like grumpy about it. I'm like, oh, I'm so hungry. And it was because I was, but I don't think in that moment I relied on the Holy Spirit to get me through that one meal that I skipped. Cause like some people fast and like Jesus fasted 40 days. I'm like, Jesus, I don't know if I can fast 40 minutes, bro. That's where it's rough. And so when we do this, we take like a pious, I hope that's the right word I'm using. I don't know if it is or not. We want to take a highly religious view of ourselves. But then what Jesus calls us to is says, when you fast, comb your hair, wash your face, go about your day, put on your makeup, shave your beard, trim it up, trim your mustache, brush your teeth, wipe your butt. No one will notice you were fasting except your Father. Your fast should be private. And God who sees you will reward you. God who sees you will reward you. My thing's still all jacked up. So we're going back to the study. I'm thinking, this is what I'm leaning towards. I'm thinking that what we do for God should mainly be done in private. That was Friday's thing. Friday's study was when you give, don't let your left hand know don't let your left hand know what your right's doing, or whatever the thing was. Don't let your right hand know what your left is doing, whatever it was. Do this in private. Give in private. Fast in private. When you pray, do it privately. That's another passage. I think that's right before this one. I'm not going to go over it. Yeah, when you pray, go away by yourself. Shut the door behind you. There's things that it's interesting. Like, do these things in private. If you pray like this. When you fast, don't make it obvious. When you give, don't let your left hand know what your right hand's doing. Because ultimately, God is the rewarder. We started a book in our Sunday night Bible study called Horizontal Jesus, and the first question it asks is, does some I don't have the book with me right now, but something to the effect of, what do you think God will treat you differently depending on how you treat others. Essentially, that's the question. So, like, if you give to other people, will that affect your giving, or God's giving to you? When you bless others, will God bless you? When you treat others, like, that's essentially the question. And ultimately, I think it's a resounding yes. And I believe the book says it's a resounding yes. How you affect others, that's how God will essentially affect you. Now, God can still do whatever He wants, but that's what's kind of getting at, is this whole idea of the horizontal and the vertical. And it's interesting as I think about this, and I think about 16 through 18, like how those two interact. I don't know. What do we need to do better? When I fast, when I give, do I make it about myself? Do I do this privately? When I give privately. I sit in church. I pull up the church app, and I push in my buttons. I wish y'all could see my face right now, but my computer might explode. But I hit the buttons on the church app, got it there. So it's all linked. It's super easy. I don't have to get up. I don't have to go take my little cash envelope or check envelope and walk it up. You just do right there on my phone. It's a beautiful thing. Technology is a wonderful thing. When I fast, I don't fast. Sometimes I haven't fasted in a while. My heart's not quite there yet. Uh-oh. My timer. Sorry about that. My heart's not quite there yet. Not that I don't want to fast. It's just I grumble when I fast. I could work on relying on Jesus more when I do fast. But I look miserable. I look disheveled. Not because I'm like meaning to. It's just a natural state of who I am when I fast. I'm just miserable and disheveled. And I got a bad heart that I need to change for God when and if I do fast. So that's what I can work on. Who needs to hear this study? Who needs to hear what we talked about? I don't know. I don't know about me. What about you? Let me know. Leave it down in the comments section below. Love you all. Have a good one. Have a blessed one. Have a blessed Monday. Happy whatever holiday is today. Sadly, the kids are not off. They go to school. So, well, I guess it's a holiday for me, so I can't complain. But if you're here, subscribe to the channel. Love you. Appreciate you. Like the video. Share it with a friend. You can follow us on social media. You can follow us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Instagram. All at sowcincy. I've stopped saying TikTok because we don't have TikTok yet. But soon. Love you all. Have a good one, and we will see you on Wednesday. Hopefully we'll see you on Wednesday with a fixed computer. Love y'all. Have a good one.